crazy. What is going on, Niner fans? We have drama with a wide receiver named Brandon Aiyuk. I wouldn't want it any other way. This is the 49ers in a nutshell. Drama, injuries, quarterback talk, this, that. We're 7-4. Here comes Brandon Aiyuk news. Oh, you got to be kidding me. This man. We're going to get into it. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Literally, it's so crazy. This offseason, he was rehabbing. He was supposed to be, helping out the receivers, the coach on the field. Apparently, he stopped coming to team meetings. So the team was mad about his communication. Every week, they kept saying, he'll be back, 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 he'll be back. Week 10, week 11, week 12. He ain't come back. We're going to hopefully open up his practice window. Today, boom, breaking news. They voided the man's contract. 2026 guarantees it's done. Contract voided. They could cut him. They could probably trade him. They cut him. You're not going to get much now that all this news came up to the surface. People are going to be like, oh, just wait till he hits the free agency mark. Maybe we hit him. But this man just detrimental to himself. He did it to himself. He just threw away millions of dollars because he could have showed up to meetings. Unbelievable. I would love to hear his side of the story. But listen, you show up to meetings. You're injured. So all you got to do, you're making a cool $30 million a year. They voided it. They're going to get off of his contract. They're going to save like $25 million next year. Go get another receiver, man. Unbelievable. That's actually so crazy to me that you would throw away your money. You had a career-ending, like a career-threatening injury, still getting paid. Show up to the damn meetings. He's gone. You know what's even crazy? You know what? It's even crazier. So according to Matt Mayoko, Mike Silver and Deanna Rossini broke the news that the team was getting frustrated. There's been a lot of weird reports coming out about Brandon Aiyuk lately, right? The team's been getting frustrated, yada, 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 right? And boom, they voided his contract. So Matt Mayoko said that they actually voided this back in training camp. So they knew all along that they weren't going to keep him around. That was crazy. But they kept telling us, yeah, he'll be back. Week 10. I mean, finally the news, the cat's out of the bag. It's crazy to me. He gone, man. Woo! This team is insane. This team always is like peak drama. This team always has the juicy headlines. Whether you like this is crazy. Like this is always the team that's in the forefront of the spotlight. Always. And you know what's crazy? This Brandon Aiyuk contract was just bad from the start, right? I think it was one of the worst contracts of all time in the NFL, in NFL history. This goes down as one of the worst contracts. I mean, you don't expect him to get injured. That sucks. But yeah, he signed the contract. And, during that whole lead up, it was like dramatic. He gets into training camp. He finally starts and, gets the contract. And he kind of had a slow start because he didn't practice. He didn't go to training camp. And he tears the ACL, MCL, meniscus. I mean, that sucks. But then the offseason, it's like he's getting frustrated. Remember all like the weird stuff he was doing, all like acting all weird. And then boom, all of a sudden, here we go. It's a bad contract, man. Whew. It's not Niners football without the drama. I guess not if they had an escape route. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, again, they're getting out of this contract. That's a smart move. Like there was an out. And they took it because if they would have still been on the books for this contract, it would have ate them alive, right? It would have just. So now the 49ers are saying, hey, look, you're not going to show up to meetings. We're done, man. You can just figure it out. Go rehab. Go see if one team wants you. Maybe they could trade him. Maybe they trade him. I don't know. Maybe some team will give us like a 6-7 round pick. You like 6-7? You don't like 6-7, Joe? Maybe they'll give us a 7th round pick. At this point, that's probably what you're getting out of Brandon Aiyuk, which is crazy. I don't think you get much out of him. So maybe you cut him. You just cut him. And you take your lot. At this point, Niners just take your losses with this guy. Remember, yeah, last year he wore the wrong shorts to practice. He wore the wrong shorts to training camp. Remember? The whole fiasco, Kyle was ripping him. Put some damn regular shorts on, bro. He wanted to wear red shorts. So he had to put the right shorts on. He couldn't comply to the rules. And now he can't even show up to meetings, bro. Like, I hate meetings myself. I literally hate meetings, but you got to show up. Oh, my God, Does he get guarantees for the other years? I think his contract's done after 2026 because they've cut that up. I'm not sure. I didn't see all the specifics, but next year they're getting $25 million back on their books. So that's great. I mean, they paid him this year, whatever they had to pay him, obviously. But man, $120 million contract, and they just basically voided it. So if he's not on the team after that, whatever certain guarantees they had to pay him, cool. But most of it is voided. They void the contract. Stamp day shit voided. He ain't getting paid from us after 2026. Whatever he gets due, cool. After that, he's not on team. It's voided. He gone, man. Breach of contract. Absolutely, man. Crazy, man. Do I think he's leaving? He's gone, bro. There's no way I see Brandon Aiyuk ever putting a Niner uniform. I never see him ever on the field with it. He's done. His time with the Niners, if he steps on the field with the Niners, I will be so shocked. I will be so shook. There's no way he's coming back from this. Are you kidding me? Now the Niners might be able to get an offensive lineman with that money. I don't know. That's crazy, dude. It's actually so wild, dude. And now we can start thinking about other wide receivers in the Niners. You get A.J. Brown, Chris Olave. There's a lot of receivers out there. Hey, it's kind of a good thing, right? We get rid of a guy that's a waste of time, a waste of money, and we're going to get somebody that wants to be here at the end of the day. It's the Niners, man. What a day, bro. What a day. Draft wide receivers. He was good in our Super Bowl year. I get it. He made his name that year. He earned his money. Like that year, got him paid. He got paid. But $30 million was a stretch. That was crazy. The fact the Niners paid him that much was crazy. Like if it wasn't for Kyle Shanahan running up the stairs, you know the story, running up the stairs. Oh my God, we gotta save my boy Brandon Aiyuk. We don't want to trade him. We don't want to trade him. Boom, 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 boom. Saves, clicks the phone. We're gonna work it out. If Kyle Shanahan didn't have a heart, if he was the Grinch before his heart grew 2 sizes in Whoville, if Kyle Shanahan's heart didn't grow like the Grinch on Christmas because of Cindy Lou Who, we wouldn't have been dealing with this. But Kyle Shanahan was the Grinch, and his heart expanded because of Cindy Lou Who. And here we are with this whole situation. It's crazy. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it, man. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. God, Brandon Aiyuk, man, he's gone. Done. Can you believe this situation? Like, let's recap. Okay, 2 years back, Super Bowl. Unfortunately, we lost. But Brandon Aiyuk he was so good that year. It was like, oh my God, I gotta get paid. Gotta get paid. He was okay. I'm gonna get paid. And then the Niners were offering him contract. Nah, I don't want that. I want to be a Corvette. I want to get paid like a Ferrari or something. He said a Ferrari. Someone paid like a Ferrari. He was on Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharp's podcast. I want to get paid like a Ferrari. They ain't paying me pennies. I'm $30 million. And Niners and him, they just kept going back for it. Finally, after so many weeks, so many months, Niners caved because Kyle Shanahan ran up the office, said don't trade him. They had trades on the table with the Browns, the Steelers, the Patriots. They had so many trades on the table. And they said, nope, we're going to bring him back. Finally comes in. He was not really doing great in training camp. He was wearing the wrong pants. All that stuff happened. Hits the field. Wasn't playing that good. Chiefs game, boom, blows his knee out. And now all the drama over the last couple of weeks, he was like posting TO pictures and just weird stuff. And then he was on the field and it looked like he wanted to be back, right? He was running and every week, Brandon Aiyuk's itching to get back. Disabled his 49, or he unfollowed the Niners and took away all his Niner media in the meantime, like way back in July. And now the Niners voided it in training camp. Crazy situation. Crazy. I can't believe it. Now, fucking crazy, dude. Shit, man. That's crazy, dude. He was okay on Nightcap, on the Pivot. Yeah, is that what it was when he was? I know he was on one of those podcasts and he was talking about he wanted it to be the Ferrari. Maybe that's what it was when he was on the Pivot, because I know he was on multiple different podcasts and he was talking, and eventually just got to the point where he said, I need to be paid like a Ferrari. And $30 million. I remember when that contract came down, everybody's like, yo, it's kind of a lot. Whew. who replaces him. I mean, you got Ricky Pearsall. That's who they drafted first round, but they might have to get somebody next year in the offseason. You might go A.J. Brown, Chris Olave, and there's a lot. Maybe you draft a guy. Michael Scott said, "Do I really think the Niners are going to get? Or Kyle's going to let Mac go? Maybe they might get a good deal for him. I don't think Kyle wants to let Mac Jones go because obviously he's a really good backup quarterback for this team. If Brock goes down, we know he can hold it down. But if they get a good offer, now they're going to need a wide receiver. They need defensive linemen. They need O linemen. Might have to trade Mac. And Kyle Shanahan's proven that he could take quarterbacks and kind of fix them, like reclamation projects. He's done it to Sam Darnold. He's done it to Mac Jones now. I think I feel confident in Kyle Shanahan fixing another quarterback. I don't want Mac Jones to go. He's great. He's been a great backup, 100%. I know where you come from. But if push comes to shove and they get an offer they can't refuse, you're going to have to do it, man. Business and business. Gay in the Bay. Fucking y'all are crazy. I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. Tuesday. Oh, my God, man. Unbelievable. I can't believe this team, man. I still can't believe Brandon Aiyuk, bro. Are we gonna keep Kendrick Bourne? I hope so. I like KB. He's got good energy, man. BA been on BS, absolutely. So is Aiyuk cut? He's not cut. They voided his contract. He's still he's still like, he's still on the team, on the injured reserve, right? They're definitely not gonna open up that practice window. I cannot imagine the 49ers opening up the practice window. I fucking cannot wait till tomorrow when Kyle Shanahan, because tomorrow he gets to address the media one more time. Is this a weird week, right? They didn't practice till Thursday yesterday. We played Monday, so like everything kind of moved forward a day. I cannot wait to hear what Kyle Shanahan has to say tomorrow. I cannot wait to hear what Kyle Shanahan has to say about Brandon Aiyuk. Oh my God, this man, they gaslit us all season. I cannot wait for Kyle Shanahan to talk to the media tomorrow. Oh my God. Woo! I cannot wait to hear what he says. I hope Kyle Shanahan just let it out, Kyle. Just fucking let it go. Let it out, man. They can't cut him yet. It's crazy, man. Fiasco says BA hurt his brand just because he was in his feelings. Too much Drake and not enough Kendrick. That boy would listen to views 100%. He was down bad. Listen, he really did mess up his brand. Like Brandon Aiyuk screwed himself over. At the end of the day, nobody did this to BA but BA. Like he screwed himself. Like you don't show up to meetings. I mean, that's it, man. Like the only person he has to blame is himself. I don't know if he's ever going to get another big chance. Like he's not going to get another contract like this. He pissed it away, man. There's no way that you're getting another big contract like that. He had it handed to him in a silver platter, bro. He had everything handed to him in a silver platter. $30 million, a contract he shouldn't have got. Kyle Shanahan running up the stairs to save his boy, the guy that he drafted. Kyle Shanahan drafted him, handpicked this guy. I remember that year. That draft was crazy, right? Kinlaw, we could have got CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy. Probably should have got CeeDee Lamb looking back at it. Tristan Wirfs. You could have got Tristan Wirfs and CeeDee Lamb that year. Holy smokes. Kyle was like, had to get Brandon Aiyuk. Remember, they traded up, went in front of the Packers so they get Brandon Aiyuk. He was like fist pumping the air. He wanted Brandon Aiyuk. I liked him when he first came to the league, and then he changed. My money made him different. And he just started acting all weird, man. Man. He ain't faithful. My man says he doesn't want to hear Kyle again. It's annoying. Why? Kyle keeps it 100, man. I need to hear from the coach. We got to hear from the coach. Kyle Shanahan keeps it 100. He's had a hell of a season this year. Listen, if you're not rocking with Kyle this year, I don't know, man. I've had my ups and downs with Kyle, but listen, we're 7-4 this year. We've lost Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. Kyle Shanahan has kept this team floating. Him and Kyle and Robert Saleh. We didn't have Brandon Aiyuk. We had Ricky Pearsall gone for weeks. You had Mac Jones starting. You had no Brock Purdy, right? You had George Kittle missing for weeks. Kyle Shanahan has held it down. If you think this man isn't a good coach, I don't know what to tell you, man. You think he's annoying? I don't know what to tell you. Kyle Shanahan's kept shit down. Like he's not perfect. He's made mistakes. John Lynch, he's made mistakes. Drafting, made a lot of mistakes. But hey, man, they've kept this team floating. They're 7-4. Somehow, some way, they get the same record as the Buffalo Bills, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. 7-4 with that injury list. Crazy. He downplays everything. I mean, sometimes I don't know if they're allowed to say stuff sometimes, but yeah, he does downplay things. He does. He gaslit us on this whole Brandon Aiyuk situation. But I don't know if they were allowed to say much. But now, boom, the news is out. He got to keep it 100 tomorrow. He can go link up with Jaden for $5 million a year. Juwan Jennings, I think he's out of here too next season. Lynch should speak tomorrow. Oh, bro, he should. He's emergency like presser for John Lynch. John Lynch deserves. Yeah, you know what? You know what's actually crazy? I listen to KMBR every Thursday, or today was Friday because they moved everything up a day. I'm listening to KMBR. Right? Because I'm like, I got to hear the John Lynch updates. It didn't give me nothing worth to post for you guys, unfortunately. But I'm listening. Nobody asked him about Brandon Aiyuk this week. Every week they ask him about Brandon Aiyuk. Nobody asked him about Brandon Aiyuk today because every week he gives the same lip service. He gives us the same lip service every week. So I think they were like, we ain't going to ask about Brandon Aiyuk. It's going to be the same thing. I wish they would have asked about Brandon Aiyuk. But that's the thing. John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, they gave us the same lip service every week about BA. Now, they can't give us the same old lip service. What are you going to say? Oh, we're going to pull him up in a couple of weeks? Nope. What are you going to say? Yo, there's an article last night that dropped that you guys voided Brandon Aiyuk's contract. What the hell is going on? We need answers. Send him to the you know what? You're right. Send that man you know what's crazy? The 49ers, when they were going to trade him a couple years ago, they were nice to him. They could have traded him to the Patriots, but he's like, I don't want to go to Patriots. I don't want to go. So they were nice to him. He said, I don't want to go to this team. The only team, he didn't want to go to the Cleveland Browns. And the Niners should say, F your feelings. I don't care where you want to go. You screwed us. We're going to send you to the Titans. We're going to send you to, like, the Jets. That's at this point, send Brandon Aiyuk to Guatemala. Send him to the Gulag. Send him to Pondicherry. Send him far away from the 49ers. Send him to, send him to, I don't know. Send him somewhere. But far from the 49ers. Send him to the worst team in the league. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Crazy, man. Send him to the AFL. Send him to Canada. They got good healthcare, though. So, nah. They actually, if they send him to Canada, that knee would probably be good. That knee would be good. No disrespect to Guatemala. I said Pondicherry. I said some city in India. That's my hometown. But I'm just mean send him far, far away. Shanghai Sharks. Yeah, man, unbelievable headache. Should we make a call? Send him to the Raiderettes. All right, let me look. Yo, Kyle, man, what's the deal? What's up? You've been gaslighting the Niner fans for weeks about Brandon Aiyuk. Tell me the tea tomorrow, or now. Just tell me the tea. What's up, Brandon Aiyuk? Okay. I just need you to tell us tomorrow. What's the scoop? BA, look, you voided his contract. Tell that bum to go kick rocks, man. I need you to be 100% tomorrow. Send him to the Tennessee Titans, bro. The worst team in the league after this season. Send him there. Whoever has the worst record, I need you to send him there, okay? Send him to it. You know what? No. Not the Titans. They got a good quarterback. Or future Cam Ward could be good. I need you to send him to the New York Jets. Send him to the Jets, man. Send him to the Jets. They don't even got a quarterback. Have a good day, Kyle. Send his ass to the Jets, man. To the Jets. That's where he deserves to be, bro. That's where he deserves to be. The Jets, man. What are your thoughts? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Drop some comments. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are. Drop some comments and let me know. What do you guys feel? I'm sitting here ranting. Obviously, I'm pissed off. I know you guys are pissed off. What do you guys think? Can we get a bang, bang? We get a bang, bang. Brandon Aiyuk gone, gang. Give bro to Geno Smith. He's been a problem since signing. I agree. Jets. Yeah, make him suffer. My man, 49ers Media says, Aiyuk is a bum. Sheesh. My man, Umar says, I love it, honestly. Tej says, enough of the Kyle praise. I get he's a good here and there, but dude is effing retarded. We could have drafted stars instead. Yeah, no, you know what? You're right, though. They haven't been 100% on their draft pick. Not everybody is. They've had some good draft picks, but honestly, man, that's why I said trade the draft picks and go in on the trade deadline. Like, I wanted them to make some trades because I just don't feel confident with a lot of their draft picks. I agree with you, Tej, that the 49ers draft prowess, it's not as good as everybody says. Like, last year's draft class, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, but they've kind of not been as good this year. Like, Isaac Rendo's not even playing. And then this year's draft class has been ho-hum. Like, Upton Stout has shown promise. But where's Jordan James? Jordan Watkins doesn't get much play. Nick Martin finally got some snaps last week. We got no linebackers, and you can't play your third-round linebacker. Marquis Siegel got benched. Alfred Collins has been good. CJ West, jury's still out on him. But draft class, overall, it's usually not that good. I don't know. My man, 49ers media, said we could have had T-Mac. He's going to rip us apart this week, bro. Could have drafted Lamb. You know, it's crazy to me. It's actually crazy because whenever the 49ers play some guys, some team, right? They'll what do you think about, like, Cam Scatterbo? Oh, what do you think about Tetrarella McMillan, T-Mac? Oh, we loved him in the draft. We wanted to draft him. Then just draft the guy, right? They could have drafted Scatterbo. They said they wanted to draft T-Mac. Walter Nolan, they said they wanted to draft him. Just draft those guys instead of sitting there and, we could draft Walter Nolan. But no, let's get cute. So the Niners, they always sit there and piss me off when they ask them those. What do you think about Walter Nolan? Oh, we would have loved him. You should have just drafted him. I don't know. That's what irritates me the most out of the draft because Niner fans are screaming, go get Scatterbo. And they did it. And then Kyle's like, we really wanted to draft him. Then why didn't you? You know? So, Tej says, what do we do now? Wide receiver one, make a trade? I mean, we can't trade now. It's all going to happen in the offseason. I'm sure they're going to look into everybody that's available, right? A.J. Brown's definitely a guy that names comes up. Chris Olave. There's going to be a lot of available receivers. Garrett Wilson. There's a ton of receivers that are going to be available. 49ers will look into them. I mean, again, we can't really do anything till the offseason because trade deadline's over. So, oh, man, $120 million and you quit on the team, says Bilo. How do you get $120 million and you just quit? That's crazy. When will they release him? You can't really do anything till the end of the season. I mean, at this point, he's just going to sit on the IR. They're not going to call him up. In the end of the season, you wipe your hands clean. BA and Jones for a fourth and a fourth for Garrett. Unbelievable. Debo is a free agent this offseason, says media. The 49ers could do the funniest thing. We get Debo back in the Bay. I ain't gonna do it. Oh man, can they trade him? I mean, yeah, but what do you think you're gonna get out of a trade at this point? When all this news comes out, his name's in the mud, bro. Like, his name's in the mud. Nobody's gonna trade for Brandon Aiyuk. Like I said, you might get a 6-7 draft pick. That's it. You ain't getting much out of Brandon Aiyuk. Now that there's mud on his name, his knee's been torn up. He hasn't practiced. He seems like he doesn't sound like a stand-up guy. Ain't nobody trading for him. So, like, it's going to be very difficult to trade Brandon Aiyuk. I feel like they just got to cut him. They voided the contract, and you got to cut him, man. Unbelievable. So, that's it. That's the bottom line. But, yeah, I'd be happy to get a 6 pick. You kidding me? You think you think any of these GMs? David Lombardi says the 49ers are now free to clear up about $85 million of salary cap space owed to Brandon Aiyuk. They're going to clear up $85 million. That's good, bro. $85 million. So there you go. You wanted to know what the 49ers are going to do to their cap space? They get $85 million back. $85 million back. Clear up $85 million. That's pretty good. That's good cap space. Yo, that's good cap, no cap. Yo, BA, what the f are you doing, bro? You stated you didn't show up to the meetings. All you had to do is show up to the meetings, bro. I know your knee was cooked. All you had to show, your son would have showed up to the meetings. Bro, be mature. Show up to the meetings. You just lost $85 million. Not thousand, not 100 million. Don't ever talk to me, BA. 85 million. Will I be showing the games on Instagram live stream? We can't do that anymore. Copyright. My man Javi says in Spanish, we call that man a mas puto. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out for tonight. Fucking Brandon Aiyuk, man. Does this mean Juwan Jennings will come back? I mean, it opens up the door for a lot of possibilities. Maybe Juwan Jennings is somewhere rubbing his hands. Oh, Brandon Aiyuk done miracles, Army. Oh, Brandon Aiyuk's done miracles, Army. Maybe Juwan Jennings does come back because of Brandon Aiyuk's stupidity. Absolute stupidity. Maybe Juwan Jennings for the next couple of weeks, model citizen, shows up, balls out. Yo, Juwan Jennings, you got half a season to make it up for whatever you messed up this season. Juwan Jennings, go be a model citizen, go ball out, and take advantage. Go take advantage of Brandon Aiyuk's situation. So, unbelievable. Anyways, y'all have a good rest of your night. Juwan Jennings, Birdman. Hold on. Before we go, let me call up Jennings. Yo, Jennings, JJ. Yo, listen. I hear you slapping your hands like Birdman. Listen. JJ, real quick. I know you. JJ, stop talking over me. JJ, I hate when people talk over me. My daughter does that to me all the time. I can't believe she's 17. I could allow it, but you're grown-ass man. Don't talk over me. Listen, ball out. The rest of the season is yours. You want that $20 million? Bro, Brandon Aiyuk just lost his contract. He got $85 million back in the bank. Let me tell you, the Niners got $85 million back in the bank. $85 million. You want that money? Go fucking ball out. Go give me 3 touchdowns this week. Go give me 3 touchdowns against Carolina. Have a great night, Jennings. Have a great night. Y'all later. Y'all take a good night. Y'all have a good night. Okay, it's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy.